Is there anything you don't like about the current wave of cosplay, whether it's in person or online?
Hmm. Well, there's definitely a lot of problematic aspects that come along with such a huge community with such a diverse group of people. Being a cosplayer doesn't make someone immune from being discriminatory to others. It doesn't make people immune from being problematic. And while there seems to be this ultra like politically correct, like you have with cancel culture right now, that everyone has to be perfect and not make any mistakes. There's that kind of a vibe like that, but at the same time, there's plenty of cosplayers who are doing things that are pretty offensive, whether it's taping back their eyes to make them appear more Asian when they cosplay when they're white, which I don't like that at all. Or just saying to POC cosplayers, you can't cosplay this character because you're not white or you're not Asian. Um, that is a massive problem in the community, and sometimes I feel like it gets glossed over, and the people who speak up about it really have to work hard to make their voice heard because it's such a huge community.
Clancy, I'm going to tell you a story. I believe I've mentioned this on my channel before, but tell me what you think of this.
Okay.
I was once at a convention with a friend of mine, and we were cosplaying as Pokemon, as you know, as we usually do, low effort cosplay. And my friend was approached by another Pokemon cosplayer who said, "Hey, you look great, but I think it'd be better if you went as Brock." Because they're Filipino and they're dark skinned, and I forget, I think it was Lance or one of the gym leaders, but they were told straight up to their face, like, "Hey man, great cosplay, but try Brock next time. Like, you can do your hair like Brock, you can look like him," and they walked off. And it was so weird because that's an experience that I saw, but it's an experience that if you go online and you look back in all those ancient websites like I mentioned, it was very normal for people to encounter that, whether you're a POC or you had a different body shape or your cosplay wasn't like to the T to what the character was. You would meet someone, a gatekeeper, who would come in and make some sort of horrible remark, and that was okay. I really appreciate the accountability that exists today in cosplay. Yes, there is some times like I feel like it pigeonholes somebody to having to do right all of the time, which can be difficult. But also, we've improved so much with the mentality of cosplay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me any personal experiences you may have had that you would have found to be offensive while you cosplayed, whether online or in person?
Hmm. Well, it's a little bit of a different direction, but still an important conversation to have. A few years back, I was cosplaying Micah from Blend S, and I was actually leaving the convention, and I was approached by, it's kind of a topic that surrounds sexual harassment, and that is also a problem in the cosplay community. I was actually approached, it's a little bit of a different direction, sorry, but I was approached by two men, and they just were hitting on me a lot. It started with friendly conversation. I was maybe 14 at the time, and they were two like grown men, and they told me, "Oh, we were going to this convention to pick up chicks." And I was like, okay. And they proceeded to make a bunch of gross remarks about what I was wearing and telling me I should go back with them. I was just leaving con at that point. And it was just a very, very weird experience for a young Clancy to go through. And I have had many experiences like it since then, unfortunately, including photographers and other cosplayers and con attendees who can't keep their hands to themselves during when they're taking a photo. Um, as I said, I once had a photographer tell me, this is a little different, but it's just as annoying. I once had a photographer give me a countdown so I knew when to suck in my stomach for the photo. Yeah,
I
that
beg
was
your pardon?
uncomfortable. Yeah, I was wearing a swimsuit. It was a beach photo shoot, and he told me, "All right, just I'll count to three so you know when to suck in." I was 15. It wasn't great.
I'm really sorry to hear that. That's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's fine though.
Well,
Well, it's not fine, but I as much as I want to say like I don't want to say I've gotten used to it. I've gotten used to it. There's going to be creeps, but hopefully that changes with time because we've seen how much things have changed.
Absolutely. And like that's why I push for, even though like I say I'm a little bit of an elitist of how cosplay used to be, how anime and that community, how gaming used to be, there is accountability now, and no person, whether you're 30, you're 15, you're 20 or whatever, should have to put up with that. Like that's just strange behavior, and in other circles photographers would lose their job and be blackballed for very good reason for even making a comment like that. And girls, boys, whatever, it doesn't matter the environment that you're in, you shouldn't have strangers, especially grown strangers, approach you and start questioning you, wanting you to come back with them. There should be an environment where they're protected. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
No, I totally hear what you're saying, and I very much agree.